maybe what they need him to do is exactly what he should be doing right now.
He showed up to New York last tenure here and 2 years ago, and it was, here's the entire franchise, save us. Like, go save us, Greeny. Make it happen. And he brought in all his guys, and he had his offensive coordinator, and as the weight of the world was behind him, he comes in here, $10 million contract, which is a great value from Omar Khan in the front office, and we're going to put you in a situation where we have veterans already. Just play football. Just play football. You have a one-year deal. Just play football and be great. And I think the Arthur Smith offense works, but I'll add this. You might look at that mix between the Pittsburgh culture of blue-collar, hardworking. Guys, his greatest success has been with Mike McCarthy, a Pittsburgh guy. Alex Van Pelt, a Pittsburgh guy. Tom Clements, a Pittsburgh guy. I think Rodgers knows that Pittsburgh mindset, knows that market, and I think it actually makes a lot of sense that he could be plugged right in. Let's go play football and win games.
Worst place they could be in, Pittsburgh.
How so?
Okay, so he's good enough, they're good enough, they're going to go 9-8, 10-7. They won't matter in the playoffs, and we all know that. And then they're not bad enough to get a top 8 pick and finally find the quarterback of the future. And so anybody who says that Arron can't play anymore, you're just being a hater because of some of the things you don't like about him as a person. But this still is a subpar offensive line. They only have really DK Metcalf on the perimeter. Fryermuth, a really nice tight end. They don't work the middle of the field with Arthur Smith right now. Maybe that'll change with Arron, but Arron didn't necessarily do it a ton last year. So you're in that area where we're going to be a contending team, but we are not better than Buffalo. We're not better than Kansas City. We're not better than Denver. We're not better than Chargers. We're not better than the Bengals. We're not better than the Ravens. So are we really going to matter? No. But we're not going to be bad enough. Like, at the end of the day, if the Steelers said we're going with Mason Rudolph this year because we have to figure out this position for the future and next year's college class is going to be good, I would have sat back and said, like, not traditionally how you go do it, but I understand the reasoning why.
I understand what you were saying. The flip side of that, though, is only one team is going to finish with the first pick, right? So the Steelers probably wouldn't have been the worst team in the league anyway. They have a bunch of draft capital. They're going to be able to maneuver the draft next year anyway. The Steelers are not about sucking. What you're talking about is
but they're also not about
to be terrible.
They're also not about the first question that we asked was, will Arron Rodgers win them all playoff?
Well, for the last 10 years, they have been. They haven't even won all playoff.
Could you argue, though, that they made the two biggest swings? They traded a second-round pick and are paying DK Metcalf $30 million. Right. And then they went and got Arron Rodgers at what I think is a great value, whether you like him or not. $10 million
it's a great value,
Arron Rodgers.
But they will, like on the field, can they block for him? Because when the last time we saw him be great, which is 20 and 21, number one offensive line in football. That's not what Pittsburgh has right now. And they have one dude on the perimeter. One.
So I understand that. I look, is the roster imperfect? Obviously. Is the situation perfect? Obviously not. I am intrigued, however, by what Schrader said, D-Wood. You're close to that Jets situation. When he showed up here, you know it, they basically